y'all. I'm gonna do a shadow reading today. So, what is the site of the sting? Confusion. Feels like you're currently confused as to maybe what you're supposed to be doing right now. It feels like you're just in this state of confusion on what you're meant to be doing. Maybe in your career, this could be in love too. It feels like you have no idea what you are supposed to be doing right now. You feel very confused as to what your next steps are. The armor. Greed. You don't want to speak on it. You don't want to talk about it. It feels like maybe you don't want to open up. You don't want to speak on the confusion you're having. It's like you don't want to solve the problem, almost. It feels like you don't want to solve it. So you kind of just keep it to yourself. Yeah. You keep the confusion to yourself. You don't open up. You don't tell anybody about it. You kind of just like let it fester. And that is kind of like the armor that you use. The toxin. Expectations. This feels to me like, shouldn't I know what I should be doing? It feels to me like there's this feeling of like, I should know what I should be doing. If I'm confused, then people are going to think I don't know what I'm speaking on, or people are going to think I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't want people to maybe think that I need help in a way. It almost feels like you don't want to ask anyone for help. Inflammation, grief. It feels like this creates a lot of like grief for you, as well as like maybe the people around you. Maybe the people around you want to help you, but you kind of like, you set these expectations on yourself almost, where you feel like you cannot show anybody weakness. You feel like you cannot show your weakness, and you feel like this creates a swelling because it feels almost like you probably go within when you're experiencing this grief, and you probably self-isolate, and you probably, maybe it comes out in ways that you don't expect it to come out. So maybe it comes out at times when you don't want it to come out. It feels like people could know that you're kind of like struggling with something, and you kind of have this grief about something, but they know that you don't want to talk on it. They know that that's like not something that you want to open up about. Okay, so the nest. Doubt. Yeah, it feels like this happened. Maybe there was a period in your life recently where you had a period of doubt, and when you opened up to somebody about this, it did not go the way that you expected. It feels like to me like you just have whoever you go to and whoever you open up to, it's almost like they add to that doubt. It feels like maybe the people around you create a lot of doubt within you, and you're looking for somebody to kind of like be there for you. Anti-venom. Change your surroundings, change the people that you're around, change your environment, change who you open up to. If you have this doubt in the people that surround you, then maybe you need to walk towards others that don't give you this doubt or don't create this doubt within you. Maybe you're being called to change who you surround yourself with. Change your environment, change your surroundings, change your structure. Okay, the Scorpion's essence, raw power, truth, dependency. I think the raw power of this is that you will know that we all need each other at one point or another. We can't all do this alone. Nobody does this alone. As much as people want to say like, I did it all by myself, you didn't. You did not. You had money or family or help at some point along the way. Like maybe there's one or two people that can probably say like, I've done this alone. But nobody is meant to do this alone. You are meant to ask others for help. You are meant to call on others, and you are meant to trust in others. You're not meant to like go at this road alone. And I think that you're afraid that you're afraid because you don't want to fall back into depending on somebody else's opinion of you. You do not want to hear, it feels like, what other people have to say or their opinion of you, because it feels like you've gotten a lot of maybe doubt or negative feedback in the past. But this raw power that this is going to give you is going to show you that like there are certain situations where you have to open up. You're being called to open up, and you are being called to find people that you can rely on or you can open up to. this will give you the power of knowing that you can depend on them too, almost. Like you can see, you're going to know who you're going to be able to depend on. You're going to know who's going to be there for you for your hardest times, your toughest times, because this is going to literally show you exactly who is going to help you and who is not going to help you. So it also almost feels like the raw power of this is you're going to figure it out one way or another, who is on your side and who's not, and who maybe wants to help and who doesn't. All right. If this message resonates with you, comment below, or if you want to get a reading with me, link is in my bio. Love you.